course, all-time Lakers versus all-time Celtics.
Just out of curiosity.
The beaches of Santa Monica and Venice, not too far from our setting today, the Staples Center in Los Angeles. Welcome, fans. Thanks for joining us for this Friday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Morris.
And he's gone dry over the past 10 games, guys. His scoring is way down, and he can't seem to fight his way out of the slump. He better get it going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
Now Golden State's starting five. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Marquise Chris is out there with Draymond Green, and it's Wiggins in at the small forward. And for the Clippers, they've got Paul George. Morris is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Patrick Beverley. And it's Zubac in at the center position. Conference rivals in this one, Doris. A regular season game that will likely have that postseason feel.
And we are the beneficiaries of what could be a playoff preview. You never know, obviously, how things are going to shake out in terms of seeding. What we know unequivocally are these two rivals are prepared to play in what we would consider not just any regular season game, perhaps a little more on the line than you might expect.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Here's George. Inside. Zubac with it. Working on Chris. Zubac no good. And it's the Warriors' ball. And the Warriors can't hang on to the ball. Coming off that loss against the Nets. And Beverley kicks to Morris. Back to Beverley. To the wing right side. Zubac the pass to Morris. Back to Zubac. 5 on the clock. It's stolen by Curry. Oh, and here comes Curry all alone. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
It's always a good thing when the defense is scrambling. Whenever there was open space on the perimeter, their shooters were able to locate it.
And so the Los Angeles Clippers get the first points of the ballgame. Shot clock at 6. It's hauled in by Beverley. And here's Beverley. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Kicks to George. There's the pass to Zubac. Over Curry. Zubac, that's good.
There's a real knack for understanding when a guy is uncovered, and Paul George's court awareness on display right there. Beautiful.
Now here's Curry, and he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game.
Boy, that's 0 for 3 in the early going. Just a little out of sync.
Wiggins against Leonard. Passes to George. Morris outside. There's the 3. Thompson with the rebound. Warriors trail by 4. On the wing, Green. And again, no good by Golden State. And so Beverley will bring it up for the Clippers. Leonard. Draymond Green grabs the miss. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk to Doc Rivers a few minutes ago. We discussed the challenge of defending Steph Curry. Coach said it's not just his outside shot. people forget what a terrific finisher he is inside. Kevin, there is no question that people still sleep on that aspect of Steph Curry's game. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Throw good, Wiggins.
Boy, for all the talent Andrew Wiggins brings to the table, you wonder what his assessment of the 2018-19 season is. Obviously, he took a step back in terms of his production, and I think that had a lot to do with his lack of consistency with his shot. He's got a ton of talent. Let's see where it takes him.
And both free throws good for Wiggins. And with Wiggins, Doris, and his struggles last year, he seemed to be relying more on his outside shot.
You wonder if Wiggins feels the pressure of an NBA that now so heavily emphasizes that three-point shooting. But his strength, to me, is putting the ball on the deck, attacking the rim, and relentlessly going at defenders. He's got to get back to that.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And here are the Warriors now. Chris pass to Curry. Thompson from long range. And the Warriors miss again.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Pass to Leonard. Leonard draws the double. And the wide open shot from Morris. A three-pointer is right on target.
Well, you can tell that Mr. Morris doesn't lack for confidence. This guy is ready to shoot as soon as it touches his hand.
Curry against Beverly. On the wing, Thompson. Paul George with the steal. Pass to Beverly. Wiggins against Leonard. Misses the step-back jump shot. Warriors trail by 5. Green dishes to Wiggins. Curry against Beverly. The pass to Thompson. And the Warriors miss again.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Leonard, the pass to George. Here's Zubac. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Curry passes to Wiggins. And George gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Thompson inside the line.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
Here's Leonard. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And the Raptors went all in trading for Kawhi Leonard last season, Doris. Great talent surrounding him in Toronto, but this past summer, he decided to move on.
But, Kevin, a championship makes the gamble worthwhile if you were Toronto. For Kawhi, any team he plays on is going to have a chance to win. And now this young man, 8th champion, starts a new chapter.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. Inching our way toward the end of the season here in the NBA, Doris, and just how much fatigue after all these games and all these months and practices and travel, how much fatigue are these players feeling, you think, right now?
Well, I think NBA players like to tell us, come March, come April, everybody has bumps and bruises. No one is 100%. What you're hoping to do as an NBA organization is manage the rest that you can possibly give to your guys down the stretch of the season. Because the healthier you are going into the postseason, the better off you're going to be.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Their last encounter was in San Francisco.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
Well, you have to believe the coaching staff made that a point of emphasis. Better aggressiveness, better intensity on the backboards.
Check out the stats for Chris. Just an incredible month of basketball. 13th in field goal percentage. And don't forget, top 20 in the league in rebounds per game. He's got a great nose for the ball.
And as you mentioned, one of the more efficient scorers in pro basketball. He challenges defenders with his bravado. And more often than not, he prevails. Now here's Thompson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
George against Thompson. And Thompson sends it back.
We know that Thompson is an excellent defender. He does such a good job timing shots for those rejections.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Here's Wiggins. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Brooklyn. Feeds it to Green. They need this. Outside for Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Thompson for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Boy, not a lot you can do there. I mean, my goodness, Thompson is just a great scorer who is so hard to distract.
Leonard on the wing. Over Wiggins. Again, Los Angeles.
You know, that's what he wants more of. Up until now, the accuracy just hadn't been there.
Curry against Beverly. Now here's Curry. He kicks to Thompson. Over Morris. Again, the miss by Thompson.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
George dishes to Leonard. Warriors with the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Wiggins drives in. Count the basket.
But love the pace. Wiggins being super aggressive, initiating contact. Beautiful.
Clippers leading by 8. Bounce pass from Beverly. George, that's a 2-pointer. Score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
Curry on the wing. Defended by Beverly. Wiggins against Leonard. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Marcus Morris picks one up there.
Well, an ever-diversifying offensive arsenal. Wiggins baits the defender with that little up fake.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. And the first one drops. Doris, if I were to ask you right now in the league who has the most unstoppable shot, who would you tell me?
You know what's interesting, Kevin, is I wonder if in the long view of history, James Harden's step-back 3 will become sort of an identifiable shot with him, the way the sky hook was with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Yes,
right?
yes.
Like, you wonder, does that become a signature play for James? It certainly is something that's darn near impossible to stop right now.
Now here's Jackson. His last outing, 16 points for him. Now Williams. And Pascal pulls it down.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Poole, the pass to Pascal. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And let's use this break to bring up the top scoring teams in the league so far this season. These are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. 4th, the Clippers.
And how about the year they've had offensively? This is a team that can put points on the board in a hurry. Always fun to watch them play.
And he makes the first. A superstar summer, Greg, for the Los Angeles Clippers in Kawhi Leonard and in Paul George. Greg, they have 2 elite wings, great defenders in their prime.
Give them credit, but also Kawhi Leonard pushing the levers behind the scenes. He wanted another superstar to join him in recruiting Paul George, who still had 2 years left on his deal in OKC. Kawhi took unprecedented control of his free agent destiny.
Clippers leading by 6. Outside Jackson. Here's Leonard. And it's Looney with the rebound.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes. What a big-time asset defensively.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up.
Well, Andrew Wiggins is a talented prospect. On the offensive end, he is as scary as it gets.
Greg, this season is the first time in the last 4 or 5 years that Golden State will not be the prohibitive favorites to win it all.
I mean, back-to-back devastating injuries in the finals. Kevin Durant departing in free agency with time and health. Will they retake the throne? We'll just have to wait and see.
That one misses for Wiggins.
And the problem for Wiggins, a former overall #1 pick, people always seem to want more from him, whether it's warranted or not. How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Here's Poole following the score by Lou Williams. Here's Looney, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Poole, guarded by Jackson. Poole, no good. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Los Angeles. 6-point game.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
To the inside. Looney with the bucket.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
They get a hand on it. Here's Jackson. Good on the 13-footer. And the Clippers lead by 6.
He is too good a mid-range shooter to leave him that open.
Passes it to Wiggins. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
And it's Shamet missing. Warriors trail by 6. Here's Poole. 17 points for him last game against Brooklyn. And even 3-on-3 break. But 3. Williams can't hit. Golden State's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Poole, the pass to Looney over Williams. And they have their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Now the Warriors moving it up. He tries for 3, and the 3 ball is good. Here's Jackson. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Down low, here's Williams. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
And Williams is sort of the classic instant offense guy. Whether he's coming off the bench or starting, he can provide a spark whenever they need one.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Williams. Greg, I'm just so impressed with the level of finesse and craftiness that Lou Williams always plays with.
And Kevin, you don't stay a perennial 6th Man of the Year candidate at Williams' age without having more than a few tricks up your sleeve. He's so good in tight spaces and can find a way to get a shot up where others just have to kick it out.
And so he makes both from the line.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Pass to Wiggins. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Reggie Jackson.
And you see it right there. Wiggins excels at drawing contact, getting to the free throw line, his specialty.
The Warriors have shot 6 of 7 at the line. Free throw good, Wiggins. Both good from the line that time. Clippers leading by 3. Williams scanning the floor. He's off on that one, and it's the Warriors taking it the other way. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Poole, guarded by Jackson. Poole, no good. There's Shamet. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. And the Clippers lead by 5.
Well, we know Kawhi will always attract lots of defensive attention, which puts him in a position to find his teammates. Pretty pass.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Los Angeles on top. They lead by 5. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. Paul George had that nasty broken leg back in 2014. He describes what inspired him to come back even stronger.
My inspiration really came from my mother. You know, her dealing with stroke, her dealing with really being down and out. You know, I saw her fight back. That was enough for me. In my darkest days, I knew it was nothing to what my mom went through, and she came out perfectly fine. So.
Well, what a story. George worked hard to get back and is not disappointed in his return.
You know, recovering from a devastating injury is never easy, but George's perspective and commitment helped him to overcome it.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Clippers?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
Jackson is out there with Williams. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Green, and it's Shamet in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Outside, Green. Wiggins against Jackson. Outside, Leonard. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. And it's a 10-point Los Angeles lead.
Let's remember, in college, just a 25% three-point shooter, but Kawhi Leonard, he makes a weakness a strength.
Here's Poole. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Wiggins, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And the foul called on Los Angeles. Of course, you've accomplished so much in your award-winning career. What was your first experience in broadcasting?
Kevin, my first experience was I left coaching, and they put Providence College women's basketball on radio. That was the first ever game I got to call. It was so cool. Tell me yours. What was the very first? Did you study this? How did you get into broadcasting?
I did. Our high school had a radio station, and the first basketball broadcast was underneath the bleachers, looking through popcorn boxes and legs of the people that were standing in the bleachers so that I could see the court from the baseline.
Amazing.
Because that's where the telephone cables were to plug in our equipment. And
wow.
I was 16 years old.
Incredible.
I remember it very well.
Incredible.
Very well. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Lou Williams won Sixth Man of the Year for the third time last season. He joined Kevin McHale and Detlef Schrempf as the only players to win the award in consecutive seasons. And with the most career points ever scored off the bench, maybe they should just name this award after him. Kevin?
David, I'm all for it. Thank you so much. And boy, is he in good company.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Here's Poole following the score by Lou Williams. Kicks it to Wiggins. Pass to Poole. Clock at 6. Tipped away. Over Green. Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut back down to single digits on a much-needed basket there from Poole. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Jackson passes to Leonard. With the fadeaway. Again, Los Angeles.
Well, efficiency from the mid-range has always been a part of Kawhi Leonard's game.
The pass to basket. Passes it to Poole. Over Jackson. Yep, it goes. And the Clipper lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Poole. So timeout called here. The first for Los Angeles. substitution here for the Clippers. Zubats is checked in for Jermichael Green. Morris comes in for Leonard. George is checked in for Landry Shamet. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Williams. Now, here is George. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Golden State. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Los Angeles shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw. Doris, in 2004, the Charlotte Bobcats became the NBA's 30th team. When do you think we're going to see another team added, whether it's an expansion or even multiple expansion cities?
Well, let's go directly to the most important source, and that's Commissioner Adam Silver, who has said that expansion is inevitable, but right now not a huge priority. So, you know, listen, we've heard Seattle is on the short list of cities that wants to get a team, and what a great city, what a great NBA fan base. I hope someday we get back to Seattle.
So much history up there, you're correct. To the middle, and the rejection by Zubats. Here's Jackson. That ball, nice speed that time from George. Jackson's got the lead up to 12 now for the Clippers. The Warriors have gone 2 of 5 in the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Curry way outside. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And Jackson gets it to go.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And the Warriors with possession here. Outside Curry. Pass to Pascal. Thompson outside. Here's Curry with the 3. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Now here's Jackson. 7 points in the game. Hangs home the trifecta. George has got 9.
They settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Thompson with it. Outside Curry for 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
Jackson passes to Zubats. Back to Jackson. Pass to George. Morris trying to free himself up. That shot misses. Great D that time from Green. Here's Thompson. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. He has 5.
Boy, how about the long strides of Klay Thompson? You sell out on the jumper, he puts it on the deck and drives it.
Beverly feeling it out a bit. Now the pass to Morris. Jackson up top, guarded by Curry. Jackson misses.
And his lateral quickness really allows him to stay in front of the shooter there and challenge the shot.
And this is the key. In this game, you've got to be able to move your feet to be successful on the defensive end.
Clippers with the ball. The Warriors making the shot. Passes it to Morris. George against Curry. And the shot goes in. And that's now 11 points for George.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
That's tipped. And here's Beverly. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Golden State. Morris outside. Pass to Beverly. Jackson kicks to Beverly. Shot clock at 5. The Clippers need to get off a shot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And the ability to stretch the floor from the power forward spot doors becoming almost a requirement. That's worked out well for Marcus Morris.
Boy, when he comes into the league, Kevin, 2011, he was viewed as that classic tweener. That at one point was a negative level. The game has now shifted his direction because of his versatility.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
Marcus Morris has proven that he can be effective in any system in the NBA, understands his role as a stretch 4.
Looney's checked in for the Warriors. And the second free throw, good. Of course, you've covered so many great basketball players over your many years in this business. As a player, coach, now broadcaster, who has been your favorite athlete to watch or cover or report on?
All right, Kevin, you know I can't possibly name one, so I'm going to just throw several names out there. LeBron James has overcome so many challenges as a young person even before his NBA career. So his story is absolutely incredible and inspirational. How about Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers in the history of the NBA, or Damian Lillard, who has proven so loyal to his fan base and organization and is one bad man when a game is on the line in the playoffs.
Now here's Green. After the miss from Reggie Jackson, Green dishes to Thompson. Off target from three-point range.
And after nailing a three-pointer in the first quarter, he has yet to connect here in the second.
And it's good, 2 points. 6 points for Marcus Morris.
You get the sense Marcus Morris, this close, says, I can score on anyone.
Now here's Curry. He has 6. As to Thompson. And there's the pass to Looney. Curry on the wing. A floater.
Right there is exactly what you would see from Steph Curry in his warm-up. He practices every shot from every angle.
Jackson. Green with the rebound. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. They trail by 9 points. Pass to Thompson. Pulls it up. Good.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Now here's Beverly. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Zubac's the pass to Beverly. Outside Jackson. And again Los Angeles with the triple.
And Jackson has become a reliable three-point shooter. That's a shot you got to respect.
Outside Curry. Pass to Looney. Back to Curry. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Poked loose. It's stolen by Green. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by George. George has got his 5th rebound in this one.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Well, this is the area of the floor where Marcus Morris can be a problem because of that frame and that game. Look out, gentlemen.
Now here's Curry. 10 points for him. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Offline with his 3. Here's George. Green with the block.
A valuable, dogged defender, Draymond Green, doing his thing.
And Green slams it in.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
Big time play right there, showing the activity and ability to impact this game.
And the Clippers call time here Well, whether you love him or hate him, you can't deny that Draymond Green is one of the more unique players in the league.
There really isn't anyone else like Draymond. I mean, who does everything for a team but score. I mean, not only can he play all positions on both ends of the floor, but also to be the emotional leader, truly a special player.
Here for the Clippers. Green, he's checked in for Zubac. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Marcus Morris. Landry Shamet checked in for Patrick Beverly. And it's Williams in for Reggie Jackson. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. That'll put Paul George on the line. They get Stephen Curry. And hard to believe that gruesome injury Paul George suffered, what was it now, 5 years ago. Wow.
It's incredible, Kevin, to think for a player to come back from what we expected to be a devastating injury. This is an incredible story for Paul George. He took the time he needed, and consider last year, for much of the season, he was very much involved in that MVP conversation. Boy, when you look at the numbers and the impact for Paul George, there is no question he's been in the MVP conversation. The outside shooting, the ability to attack the rim, and the force he is on the defensive end, just so impressive.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Count it. That's 10 points for Lou Williams.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Greg, to me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long. I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
To the paint, and George with the stop.
Well, Paul George just putting on a show right now. He's been around this league for a long time. The confidence is there.
Williams against Curry. Pass to Chris. Here's Looney and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Well, tremendous intimidation and shot blocking by Kawhi Leonard. How nice is that?
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Curry from deep three-point land. But they recover it. And it's good off the back rim and in. Chris has got his first points of the game.
Well, to have his height and combine that with the fluid athleticism makes Chris a tough cover in the catch-and-shoot game.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Clippers lead by 13. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Paul George taking care of business in this one. He had 16 points, 3 assists, and 6 rebounds. His last game out, he was just not himself. But tonight, he has rounded right back into form with a very solid first half. And let us get your thoughts, big fella, on the Clippers.
You know what I like about Paul George? He's quietly going about his business. Sometimes he'll take a back seat, not in this case in the first half. Has the length, the skill, the deep range, matchup nightmare.
And over to Kenny. What did you think about Golden State?
Well, one problem I see is that they're too timid on the boards. When you start to fall behind in the game, you need to become more aggressive on the offensive glass and the defensive glass.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been one outstanding game from George.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Green is up there with Chris, and it's Wiggins in at the 3 spot. Now here's Leonard. Add another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Curry passes to Chris. Back to Curry. Outside, Green. Tries again. And the rejection by Zubac. And he recovers it. The pass to Chris. 6 on the shot clock. Ball's knocked loose. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Well, from long range, we've got a set of point guards here that have been extremely hot. Those are their three-point percentages for the last 10 games. Patrick Beverly is second.
A lot of point guards in the NBA don't get enough credit for how well they shoot the basketball. So give this group their due. Some outstanding long-range shooters.
You know, and having that element of long-range shooting ability makes them a tough puzzle for defenders to solve. You know, it's an invaluable asset for a point guard, and these players have it in a big-time way.
Chris pass to Curry. And here's Thompson, defended by Beverly. Green against Morris. Green, no luck.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Now, here is George. He's got 16, and it's the Clippers scoring again.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again. 1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game?
Now, here's Zubac. George passes to Leonard. Over Green. Leonard, no luck.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
And there's the call on Patrick Beverly. That's his first foul. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Wiggins finds Thompson. Here's Chris. No good on that one. And the Clippers will come the other way. Their next game, playing at home, as the Nets come into town. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for them. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Wiggins against George. And George with the stop.
Well, you love how Paul George finishes on the drive. That is a powerful dunker right there.
Curry looking it over. Wiggins outside. Fires from the wing. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Lob pass to George.
Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Chris kicks to Curry. Outside, Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Chris, the tip in on the offensive rebound. Chris has got his second basket of the game.
And how about the timing on the backboards there from Chris? Has the size and quickness to be a problem.
13 feet away. It's rebounded by Curry.
What a masterful job on the defensive end. Did everything possible to alter that shot.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
As great a scorer as he is, Steph Curry is a willing mover of the basketball. He doesn't get enough credit to me for playing the right way.
And that one's good. Beverly.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Passes to Green. Back to Curry. To Chris, lays it up and banks it in. Chris has got 6.
Well, you love the aggressiveness. Chris not drifting around on the outside. He's getting it done in the painted area.
Pass to Leonard. Over Wiggins. Hits the difficult fadeaway jumper. And that's 15 points for Kawhi Leonard.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort, not enough attention to detail. They've gotten run over this evening.
The shot by Curry, no good. Clippers leading by 14. Inside, Leonard. And it's Leonard with the jam.
Well, almost effortless there from Kawhi Leonard. The reach and leaping ability. Look out.
Now, here's Thompson. 9 points in the game so far. The 19-footer is on the money. He's got 11. Here's Beverly. And the pass to Morris. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Floats it up for Wiggins. Green, the pass to Chris. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Zubac has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Leonard. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. George has got 5 assists tonight.
How about the focus and locked-in nature of Kawhi Leonard? My goodness.
And he's known as the Kawhi Leonard Doors with some of the biggest hands in the NBA.
Well, consider, Kevin, that hand is over 11 inches from thumb to pinky. That's 52% wider than the normal hand. Basically, his hands correspond to a person who would be almost 9 feet tall. Incredible.
Los Angeles calls timeout. For the Clippers, Green, he's checked in for Zubac. Landry Shamet comes in for George. And it's Williams in for Patrick Beverly. Williams kicks to Shamet. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. A 3 from Morris. Warriors with the rebound.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Passes it to Poole. Wiggins outside. Fires from deep. Second chance shot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
A moment here now to see the numbers for Kawhi Leonard. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. Putting up 26 points per, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he brings it for them every game on the offensive end.
Well, I think you can tell he relishes this role, being the catalyst on the offensive end, night in and night out.
And that one falls for Looney. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Clippers leading by 12. Here's Leonard. That one a little long. Golden State's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Here's Looney, and good work on the boards, and they pick up the second chance points. Looney's got 5 now.
You simply must put a body on this guy. You know he's going to try to get to that glass.
Williams dishes to Leonard. Down low. Here's Green. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And I like that they're not settling. Hitting the ball on the interior. 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he's at 73% this year at the foul line. Adequate, but not spectacular.
Free throw good, Green. Warriors trail by 13. Here's Poole taking a look at this thing up, and they call the shooting foul. And a moment now to check out who the Warriors have coming up on their schedule. On Saturday, they'll be matching up against Eric Bledsoe and the Milwaukee Bucks. Then on Monday, they'll take on Marc Gasol and the Toronto Raptors.
And guys, one thing about road trips like this one, they'll be seeing this as a chance for the team to come together. It might be a bit of a silver lining for a trip that doesn't always provide a lot of success.
The first one falls. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's Williams. He's got 10. From the stripe. And Pascal pulls it down. Warriors trail by 11. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. The shot by Looney, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Leonard draws the double. 6 to shoot. Fires the 3. And Pascal pulls it down. Pascal's got 4 rebounds now tonight. On the wing, Wiggins. He's covered by Leonard. Wiggins passes to Looney. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Looney's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, the passing ability of Andrew Wiggins on display, and ask anyone, they'll tell you he's a great team guy.
Williams for 3. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
Listen, even average three-point shooters are going to make that shot. Defense must be better.
Poked away. Here's Looney. He's got 7. The 17-footer. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Leonard's got 7 rebounds in the game. 1:32 left in the third quarter. Pass to Shamet. From deep. The shot that time not on target. He's guarded by Williams. Wiggins outside. No good on the 3. Clippers leading by 12. Leonard looking around. There's the dish to Williams. Back to Leonard. From downtown. They shoot again. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You can see the kind of savvy Kawhi Leonard plays with. This guy makes the defense commit and gets himself to the foul line.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And to look at his percentage from the line, you see him at 89%. That's an indicator of what a consistent stroke he has.
And the first one at the line is good.
How about Kawhi Leonard? How many guys in the history of their career can say, I was an NBA Finals MVP at 22 and then an NBA Finals?
Jackson's checked in for Marcus Morris. Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. It's a 14-point game. He's covered by Shamet. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Curry. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Curry's got 16.
Boy, once Stephen Curry starts to cook, it's like an avalanche. The guy can score at will from anywhere.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Now Jackson. He's got 10. Lets it go with a 3. Doesn't go for him. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. So for the Clippers right now, Green is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Landry Shamet. Then it's Williams. And it's Jackson in at the point. Curry fires from way outside. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Jackson in the corner for the 3. It's off target. He's 4 of 9 from the field. Warriors trail by 12. To the inside. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Golden State moving the ball around. Guarded by Green. They get the rebound. Haskell's shot is off.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, top man is going for the jugular.
Kicks it to Wiggins. And the Warriors miss again. Los Angeles leading by 14. Here's Jackson. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
For the Clippers, Zubac is checked in for Landry Shamet. Paul George comes in for Lou Williams. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Jackson. And now here's Chris. And Thompson kicks to Curry. Here's Chris. Here's Wiggins. Second shot opportunity.
Well, the quickness to beat you inside. Wiggins possesses that in spades.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Wiggins. Los Angeles leading by 14. Beverly with the ball. Pass to Green. Dishes it to George. That shot off. Curry with the defensive effort. Warriors have gone a dismal 0 for 5 to get the fourth quarter underway. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Wiggins from outside. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
And all those second chance points have given them a boost here in the second half, and that's a great way to cut into the lead.
Zubac's the pass to Leonard. Over Wiggins. They get it back. Can't connect from short range. Warriors trail by 11. And Thompson kicks to Wiggins. His three-pointers off the mark. Clippers have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. And that one's good. Leonard.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Now here's Thompson. Outside Curry. The pass to Wiggins. 5 to shoot. Three-pointer. Drills it from outside. Wiggins has got 24 points.
Well, increasing consistency from range. This is one of the things Andrew Wiggins is working on.
And it's Marquise Chris with the foul. That's his first foul. George against Thompson. Outside, Green. 6 on the shot clock. There's the triple.
Well, we know Draymond Green is a tenacious defender. He is one of the most versatile guys in the game. He can guard any position.
Chris kicks to Curry. Outside, Green. The feed now to Wiggins. Knocks it loose. Paul George with the steal. Here's Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
So the length of Paul George, creating opportunities for his team. He covers an awful lot of ground with that wingspan.
And Jermichael Green picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Morris is checked in for Green. On the wing, Thompson, defended by George. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. Beverly against Curry. Just 5 on the clock. The 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. Curry's got 19 points.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Leonard against Wiggins. Leonard with the bucket.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. They trail by 11. Thompson outside. Here's Green. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good work defensively by Morris. Los Angeles has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Thompson against Beverly. Here's George. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
So make no mistake, Paul George is a physical guy. He will not shy away from contact on these moves.
That free throw good from George.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
And both free throws good for Paul George.
Well, you love the energy out there. Paul George is an extremely confident, extremely versatile player, and he brings a great level of activity to both ends.
Stolen by Beverly. The shot by George, wide open. Goes back up. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
One shot.
And the Warriors with possession here. It's a 16-point game. Chris finds Wiggins. And here is Green. Outside Curry. Wiggins with the bounce pass. Thompson from long range. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got 3 assists in the game. Leonard against Wiggins. Leonard, no luck. Warriors trail by 13. Wiggins passes to Chris, and Chris throws it down.
Well, late rotation by the defense, and Wiggins has the vision to find the open man.
And Beverly kicks to Leonard. Another shot, and they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Golden State's gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. It's Curry outside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Leonard's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Draymond Green. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. Passes it to Leonard. Over Wiggins. Wiggins with the rebound. Wiggins has got 7 rebounds in the game. Beverly against Green, and Curry has it in the corner. Wiggins outside. Clock at 6. Shoots over Leonard. And it's Wiggins missing. Los Angeles leading by 11. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Well, guys, Kawhi may not have averaged 20 points per game until his 5th season, but now it happens with regularity.
Knocked away. Curry passes to Thompson. He had pulled in by Zubac. Zubac has got rebound number 13 with that last one. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Trailing by 13. Out to Thompson. Curry way outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist in this one. Leonard draws the double. Down low. Here's Zubac. No good that time. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Green, the pass to Curry. And a miss there on the triple. Clippers leading by 10. Now here's Beverly. Pass to Zubac. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Beverly. Back to George. From deep three-point range, Andrew Wiggins pulls it in. Wiggins has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pass to Thompson. Lets it go from 11. Morris with the rebound. Morris has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
This is one of the many things Paul George has done to help their offense. Effective ball movement.
Curry against Beverly. On the wing, Thompson. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. In the corner, George with it. Morris. And Morris throws it down.
Well, it's 6'9" with good athleticism. Dunking, not a problem for Mr. Morris. Give him some space, and he makes you pay.
Beverly against Curry. He kicks it to Thompson. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 6th assist on the night. Now Beverly. Inside, here's George, and he finishes nicely on the layup. George has got 10 points in just the second half.
Excellent offensive positioning from Paul George. Size, length, touch. Beautiful.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for Los Angeles.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And so checking out their season record, this game will become their 45th win. And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Leonard.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
Here's Curry. Paul George making his last shot. Curry kicks to Thompson. Curry on the wing. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
That's a shot any team in the NBA is going to have trouble preventing. Steph Curry's jump shot is simply at another level.
Wiggins against Leonard. So the Clippers winning this one easily. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Paul. Congrats on the win. Where is your team's attitude right now?
Continue to play together, and we can just stick to that. Keep working, staying confident, keep defending, and knocking shots down. We'll be all right.
Looked like it all came together tonight, Paul. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you later.
Passion growing as I'm getting older, got the same vision, just a bigger stage. Guarantee they cannot take it from